Hey, it's Bruce from TPC. I'm here today with Travis Irwin. He's our resident Masters downhiller and enduro racer. He also is a bike addict with way too many mountain bikes.
Way too many.
Travis, how many do you own?
I think 6 at the moment.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Now, Travis, have you heard of this concept? It's called the Quiver Killer.
I don't believe in it, but I've heard of it.
Well, the idea is you could have one bike that does everything.
Okay.
Flow trails, tech trails,
Okay.
maybe a little bike park action. Well, you could have one bike that does it all. And if you ask me, this is the bike that I think we should recommend. The Orbea Occam. This is Orbea's mid-travel trail bike. If you don't know Orbea, Spanish bike brand, getting really big in the US recently.
Yeah, they've made some major inroads here, really focusing on design and attention to detail, and it's been one of the most successful brands for us here at TPC.
And the Occam is one of their most popular models. If you know Occam's razor, it's the idea that the simplest answer is often the best answer. Then this is the mountain bike that embodies that.
Yeah, this is the Occam H30. The H stands for the hydroformed aluminum. They make both aluminum and carbon models, and it's probably hard to tell, but this is an alloy version. If you look real close, you can see the welds, but they've done a great job of really making this have a fresh, clean look similar to the carbon design. The H30 model comes with 140 mil front and rear travel, and to Bruce's point, is right in the heart of trail bike.
Yeah, I was really impressed when I pulled this out of the box. It not only does it look like a carbon bike, it feels like one in terms of weight.
Heavy,
yeah, and with 140 millimeters, it can handle nearly everything. I could do a lot with 140 millimeters.
Maybe you can do better than I can, that's for sure.
But it's got decent geometry too. We got 66-degree head angle, pretty steep seat angle.
76.5 degree seat angle, so you're sitting forward on the bike. It helps you climb, feeling on top of the pedals the whole time.
We got 29-inch wheels, front and rear. We've got Orbea's suspension system back here with this concentric pivot at the rear axle. Really similar to Da Vinci's split pivot or Trek's ABP suspension system. Basically with a pivot at the rear axle. When you pull on the rear brake, the suspension stays active, so it stays supple. You have traction. A lot of other designs, they kind of stiff.
Yeah, you're getting what they call brake jack. And so this is very active design, very progressive, and so it's very playful, just like a trail bike should be.
And one thing I've always liked about the Occam that I think really makes it stand out is this asymmetric frame right here.
It's pretty clean how they've done that. So this adds to some lateral stiffness to the bike, but it still has this cutout here that makes it very friendly for a water bottle, gives you just some extra hydration options.
Yeah, and this H30 model is kind of the entry point into the Occam lineup. Of course, you have an entire range of Occam builds from H30 all the way up to the M models, which are the carbon fiber frames.
That's right.
And those, you got like M30, M20, M10, M Team, whatever.
M Limited. There's a multitude of different specs, so you can really figure out which one suits your needs and your price points.
Yeah, but this one, the entry-level one, is retailing at $3,300. Pretty reasonable for a bike with a full Shimano drivetrain, Fox shock, Marzocchi fork.
Dropper, everything that you can pull out of the box and get on your trail within minutes.
Now let's say you have, a little bit of downhill ambition. You want to send it a little bigger, ride some tougher trails. There is an Occam for that too.
Yeah, so they make the Occam LT, which stands for long travel. It adds an extra 10 millimeters of travel, both front and rear, so bumping it up from 140 to 150. Because of that longer travel in the front, it's going to slacken out the geometry slightly, so a little bit slacker head tube angle, gives you a bit more confidence going at speed. And again, it comes in many different options from entry level up to top tier. The one that we're looking at here is the M10, and this comes with the Fox factory suspension, so you have full adjustability and tunability here.
Yeah, you've got this 36 fork, this DHX coil shock.
That's right.
Which is really cool. Also, I think it's worth noting it has a bigger front rotor.
Yeah.
Give you more stop.
Love the rotor. And then I think the coolest part about this, and to the point of the attention to detail, is they have this really interesting multi-tool that's just snug right in the link here on the suspension system.
That's really nifty. Now, there are some people out there, Travis, that might need a little extra boost to get up the hill.
I'm one of them.
Now, the Occam, you know, it doesn't have a motor, but there is a trail bike in Orbea's lineup that does.
That's right. They make an e-bike called the Orbea Rise. It uses the same suspension platform as the Occam. This one here has a 140 rear and a 150 front. But again, you're getting a Shimano motor and a little bit of boost with a 360 watt-hour battery. And they also offer an additional battery extender depending on the length of your ride.
And what's really cool about this motor is that it's a lower torque motor. And you know, instead of like having a full power e-bike, you have this smaller motor that provides a little less assistance, but also weighs a lot less.
It feels so much like an acoustic bike that when you're pedaling, it's hard to really sense the assist. So there's not this dramatic force when you step on the pedals. It's more of an easy lift to get you up the hill.
Yeah, I mean, a pedal assist bike already feels like riding a normal bike, but this one feels even more so. It's pretty impressive. I spent a lot of time riding it last year, comparing it to like a Santa Cruz Bullet.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
It feels so like light, nimble for being an e-bike.
Oh, I love it. I've been obviously an acoustic bike fanatic for years, and the Rise is my first e-bike. And I have to say, it's exceeded every expectation. It feels, as you said, very natural, both climbing and descending. I definitely am getting more laps in and enjoying riding more because of it.
Yeah, but there are definitely some people, I might be one of them, they're gonna stick to our regular non-motorized bikes.
Yeah.
For me, I've been looking for that sort of like one do-it-all bike. Occam is very high on my list. I think I'm feeling pretty cheap right now. I might go with the H30 right here. I mean, it's gonna be pretty shreddy right out of the box.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bike.
Yeah, there's nothing really to upgrade.
I don't blame you, but when you get to be my age, it's nice to have a little motor behind that, so.
All right, we'll see. Let us know in the comments, what do you think is the best Quiver Killer mountain bike? Maybe it's the Occam, maybe it's the Occam LT, maybe, oh my gosh, is it the Rise? I don't know, let us know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.